What's up, guys? So we're here at the official Calgary Muscle Mansion, we call it, because me and Ifbb Pro Adam Beveridge live here. So we're going to show you guys around, do a full day in the life kind of thing. And yeah, I'm excited to show you guys what's up in here. That's where we build anabolic muscles. First things first, what I did this morning, I sent my check-in as I woke to my coach, took my weight. We're weighing in around 198 this morning after 2 low days. So we're running 2 low days and 1 high day right now. And for those that don't know, I'm doing the Atlantic Coast Ifbb Pro Show in Florida in now 9 days. By the time you see this, probably like a week or less, depending on, I don't want to put any pressure on Yusuf here. I'll show you guys because I got sent my check-in this morning. I send them through WhatsApp. And yeah, so you send the check-ins here. We can see a little bit. I can show you a little maybe update here. You can see conditioning on the quads. Yeah, stuff like that. And then we have the coach's feedback here.
Your condition is real fucking good. Real good. Are you training today? Because today's the high day. And I definitely need a video tomorrow. Did you use a different setting on your phone? Because it looks so much clearer now.
I just have an iPhone now. I used to have a Samsung, so the settings are better, so the quality of the videos are better. But yeah, today's my day off, but it's a high day, so that's why we're filming today, because I want you guys to actually not be, to find it boring to just watch me eat the same 6 meals. So I get a little more energy, so I have a little more in me to talk to you guys and explain everything about my everyday life. So coach said just needed to know to see, expect for weight increase. So yeah. Because today's a high day, obviously my weight might increase as of tomorrow, but I'm hovering around 200 and 198 at the moment. We're playing with low and high days. Basically, the reason being is we're going into the show, right? And we want my body to be more responsive when it comes time to add more carbs and fill me up. Because for the past like 3-4 weeks since my previous show, I've been running only high days. So now we're just adding in these low days and they're making me hungry as fuck. So first things first in the morning, I send my check-ins, I wait for my coach's response, and then I follow the game plan. First thing I do is I already poured them because I was excited about drinking them. But what I pour are these, the Believe greens. So everybody that knows or does not know, well, I'm a Believe athlete. Use code PAT if you want to order. And these are my favorite. Out of all flavors, these are my top-notch. Strawberry banana. Nothing compares, and obviously, honestly, every single Believe green tastes insane. Like usually greens taste like dirt a little bit. They taste just like meh. And these actually taste like a smoothie in the morning. They start my day so well, and they get the digestive tract going. And there's another actual flavor I'm letting you guys know right now. There's a new flavor coming out. If you go on the Believe vlogs, you're gonna see they posted it. It's gonna be orange, I think, citrus orange or something like that. It should be really good because there's another one that they came out with, which is orange vanilla. That one's insane. So yeah. Anywho, enough of me talking. That's what I drink first thing in the morning, and then I add this. This is like, you find this at literally like any, like Walmart or whatever. It's a Jameson, so it's not like a big super fancy brand. It's not anything that Believe would ever make. It's just an energy and an adaptogen booster powder. So in there, you have everything to help you stay focused and to lower stress in the morning. So you have ashwagandha, reishi mushroom, lion's mane, and maca powder. A bunch of different things that are going to help enhance your energy and reduce stress. So I add a small serving, if my fingers can fit in here, into my greens. And I usually add glutamine, but I'm out at the moment, so I won't. But yeah, add a scoop of that. There's no flavor, so it goes down easy. And that starts my day. And then, if you want to move to here, I'll show you guys. This is you know where Narnia, when they open like the whole thing? This is Narnia, where you find all the gains and they pull you in and they give you gains. So it looks like it's a mess, but it's not a mess. Everything's actually placed in a specific way. So I have my pre-workouts here, the new pre-fuel from Believe right there. Ifbb here sometimes that I used to use when I was using a bit more fat burners. So the pills that I'll be taking this morning are NAC. I'll take them all right now. And then probiotics. Let's see if I can fit everything in my mouth in one serving and talk to you guys. Okay, so probiotics. Then we go. Usually I'd be using the Believe probiotics, but they're sold out, so this will have to do. 5-HTP helps with stress, helps reduce appetite when you get hungry on prep, and it helps for mood, to balance the mood. So you want to make sure that you're in a good mood. That'll help. All right, and then we have our vitamins from Believe. 2 of those. And then vitamin C. There we go. And vitamin D. Okay. I'll get these down because that's annoying for you guys to watch me talk with my mouth full. Nailed it. I remember, oh, I forgot something. There's also omega-3s. You know, back in the days when Believe didn't make omega-3s, I would take omega-3 pills, and those were like this size. I could never get them all down. So 10 sprays of vitamin D3, which actually tastes amazing. 10. There we go. And then omega-3s in the fridge right here. So these are pineapple mango. They taste amazing, and obviously for those who know and those who don't, you know now, omega-3s are a lot better when you take them liquid form. They go in a lot better. I usually use like a teaspoon or something, but I just know through my mouth. So I just take like 1 sip in the morning, and then I take 1 sip with my last meal. And yeah, that is that for the morning stack. And now the best part is breakfast. So on my low days, my breakfast would be 2 pieces of Ezekiel bread with 2 eggs and 200 grams of egg whites. This morning, we will be making 4 pieces of Ezekiel bread with 2 eggs and either 200 grams of egg whites. What I do, I switch the egg whites out for protein powder. So we have the new protein, the dark chocolate one from Believe. Tastes amazing, and the consistency is like thicker. So what I do is I take 20 grams of protein worth of this, and I spread it onto the Ezekiel bread. And then I also get 100 grams of strawberries that I put on top. So it's just like French toast, because obviously I make them as French toast. And you guys will see. I'll show you guys. So, Ezekiel bread. This is like, a bag of this can go up to like $10. So it's not cheap, but the macros are amazing. The digestion's amazing. There's no, I believe this one has no flour, and that's the reason why most people use this bread. Yeah, there's no flour in this one, so it's a lot better on your gut. Yeah, there's wheat. Yeah, it's all sprouted stuff, so it's really good. 80 calories per slice, 15 grams of carbs, and that's what we're going for. So we're going for 4 slices, so 60 grams of carbs. And yeah. Grab 4 of these. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I like the crust is just like the one guy you don't want to have. I don't know why. He's like, I don't ever eat crust. I don't know if you guys do. If you do, please unfollow me, because I will not respect you anymore. And this is all frozen together, obviously, so this is where the fun begins. And usually what I do, because it's so frozen, is you just take this brick that has like 7 slices and you go on defrost. And then you're gonna pick up 4 of those. So let that defrost, and then we'll be back and I'll show you guys the rest. All right. Oh, other thing. Everybody that knows me knows I'm a white boy at heart. So if you, under the dictionary, if you look up Patrick, it says white boy, because I go to the grocery store, I always grab all these different coffee pods. So I usually have an espresso machine, but it's broken right now. So I went to the grocery store the other day. I was just like, oh, I need like a little bit of coffee pods. I ended up picking up all these flavors. So pumpkin spice, although Halloween is over, this is the white boy in me. And then there's this holiday blend that I found that is like, there's notes of maple in there. So I was like, damn, that looks good. There's the vanilla biscotti one, which I had this morning, and that's the best one so far I've had. And then we have cinnamon signature. So I like flavored coffee. It's still 0 calorie, 5 calories or whatever, but that's what coffee is. And yeah, I don't know. I like just like black coffee, but a little bit of flavor makes a big difference in the morning, especially when you're on prep. Your taste buds are they're more sensitive to taste. So things like biscotti, you can actually taste it a lot more. And yeah, that's why you guys will see through the day. I don't recommend this for everyone, but when I drink water, I add some water squirters in my water most of the time. So I have all of the freaking flavors, all right? Arctic grape, we have the compliments edition. We have the stir. Stir's the ones that I would recommend to anyone on prep because they're sweetened with stevia. So they don't taste as good, but they're pretty good. There's these ones, and then Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid is the GOAT. Kool-Aid's the best. Kool-Aid and Tang are probably the top two. But the number one best one, if you guys want to try one, and I wish I had an athlete code with Mio, but I don't. It's the Mio Mango Peach. This one you guys have got to try. Okay, this is a game changer. If you guys have trouble getting your water down, I would much rather someone use these with sucralose than just not drink their water and end up holding water or something like that. And that's why a lot of people have trouble at the gym. Sometimes they go to the gym first thing in the morning, they have maybe one meal in them, but they have no water, so your pump's not going to be there. Like you haven't you haven't hydrated your muscles yet. So yeah. So the bread is defrosted, and then we're just going to grab 4 of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The rest goes back in. Now, I don't know if it's a good thing that I defrosted them and then freezing them. Actually, I won't freeze them again. I'll just put them in the fridge. It would be stupid of me.
I'll eat it, it's okay.
You'll eat it? Okay, perfect. There we go. Easy peasy. Are you gonna eat the crust?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, this is the end of it. Fuck that shit.
You know why I eat the crust? Because I don't want to waste it.
Yeah, every time I throw the crust out, because this bread is like $10, so every time I throw the crust out, I'm like, ugh, maybe I should eat it. And then I'm like,
No, you should just save it
no,
for me.
especially, yeah, I'll have a big bag of crust. He says Yusuf on it, yeah. And then we bought coffee mugs the other day, so this is my coffee mug. It's Mr. Claus, and Emily's is this one, because it looks like her, right? No, but yeah, anyways. So we're in the Christmas spirit already. I'm a big fan of like holidays and Christmas and all that fun stuff. Fun fact, I bought these at Dollarama the other day. I bought a pack of 6. These are essential when you travel for shows, having done it recently for the US show in San Jose. The limit for liquids that you're allowed when you travel in your carry-on is 100 mils per liquid, right? So these are less than that. These are small, so they're okay. And even though when you get to the airport, usually there's a little bit of liquid in there, it's never 100 ml, so you can bring as many as these as you want, and they don't usually confiscate them. 1 out of a million airport people might be a real dick and might confiscate them. If they do that, the other option that my coach Chris has told me is you grab a big Ziploc bag and then you fill it with ice. When you get there, you're gonna have to empty it because they don't want you using that. And then you go to the restaurant, like once you've passed security, and you ask for them to give you ice again. And then so you can keep your meals cool while you guys are traveling. So that's why Chris is such a good coach. He knows everything. He's been through the ropes. Okay, so we need 2 eggs. This is one thing that I'm, there you go. Eggs, I always go with the omega-3 ones. You want to go with like quality, and just the yolks, they're like a better color. So I always go with omega-3. This is obviously Costco. And then we usually grab, I guess, something like this. So everybody that has done fresh French toast will know it's kind of a modified recipe, but so I am not able to, people crack eggs with like one hand. I can't do that shit. Yesterday I dropped one on the floor. I was so mad. So yeah, this is how it goes. The worst thing is when like there's a little bit of shell that goes in there and then you try to pick it out, but like, yeah. Anywho, third world problems. Okay. That's that. And then all I do is you grab a cinnamon. Well, we're gonna whisk them first, but yeah. There goes a little future chicken that will never happen. Cruelty. I'm sorry to all the vegans watching this.
Cruelty at its peak.
Yeah. And then cinnamon, and don't go light on the cinnamon. Cinnamon's actually really good for your GI and for blood sugar. It's gonna help like for your carbs when you actually absorb your carbs. It's a lot better for your blood for the release of the carbs. So a lot of people would add cinnamon to the pre-workout meals as well. So there you go. You whisk it until it gets this like funny color, and then if I'm still shit, there we go. Vanilla extract. That's how you make French toast, right? So vanilla extract, you just add just a little bit like that. That's enough. Sometimes, oh shit, we're almost out. Sometimes what I'll do, but now because we're so close to the show, I won't, although it probably wouldn't make a difference, is I'll show you guys. A Believe flavor pack, okay? You can add like a scoop of this. This is banana chocolate, so it'll make banana chocolate French toast. So, I mean, you don't feel like you're dieting when you're having this. It tastes amazing. There's 7 calories per scoop, 2 grams of carbs. 7 calories is 7 calories, going to make a big difference on stage. At this point, to me, I won't do it, but realistically you could. So, whisk all of this shit together. And then, let's get this show on the road. Pan. Let's go this one. This is where the calories can add up. So if you start spraying coconut oil, like if you put a lot, then that's calories every time you spray too much. So just go real quick like that, boom. So hopefully that was not a lot of calories. I don't know. What you don't know can't hurt you, right? So boom. And then you just grab your bread, dip it in, and then drop that there. It hasn't heated yet, but that's okay. I don't really care. Then do the same thing for the second one. You need to get it really coated well. Okay, good. Boom. And then the 2 other ones we'll do after these, but you guys get the point. While that's cooking, what we'll do is we'll cut the strawberries. Yeah. So we're supposed to have 100 grams, but I'm running low, so I don't have enough. But that's okay. I get strawberries later in the day, and I'll just add whatever I couldn't have this morning to that other meal. So we have 60 grams here, 60-ish, 59. So we'll add another 40 because I have another 100 grams of strawberries later in the day. So that's okay, but kind of sad. Whatever. The other day there was a big storm here, and I was so lazy. Well, I wasn't lazy, but I don't have my winter tires on yet. So I got like a girl to Instacart. So if you guys know Instacart, it's basically Uber Eats, but they're like bringing you like your groceries. So I Instacarted like, was it like a cucumber or something here and like a lettuce, and that was it. Yeah, that cost me like $25. But I felt good because like someone else was just like in the storm doing my groceries. So, yep, sorry to that girl. She was nice though. It's funny, like she was writing to me through the app. She was like, oh, yeah, it's weird. Anywho, so cut these up. What The trick here on prep is you try to cut everything into the smaller slices that you can, so that you feel like you're eating more, but you're not. So if I were to cut these super thin, you could spread them everywhere on the French toast, and you'd be like, oh my god, these French toasts are full of fruit. Well, they're actually not. It's just that you cut them really thin. So, little tricks on your brain. Another trick that people don't know is whenever I eat my meals on prep, I always, if I go in here, I always pick out the smallest fork or the smallest spoon, so that everything feels like it's bigger when you eat it. It's things that actually work on your brain, but yeah, it's kind of, yeah, it's a cheat code. Oh, last thing, yeah, we're gonna prepare while these are cooking. I'll just lower the heat a little bit. The protein. So what we're gonna be putting on top of these. So we want 20 grams of protein because we'd have 200 grams of egg whites. So this brings us to 23 grams of this ISO, precisely. So I'm one of those stupid ones that actually weighs this protein. So 23, boom, there we go. Ah shit, 24. Did you need anything? What? Okay. Shit, man.
Slow.
I'll do it like over here.
Yeah, keep it here.
Oh shit, man, yo. Oh, yo, I kind of got it. That works. That works. This is why I'm a coach and I'm not a cook, but that's why we have you. So yeah. So you just have the protein powder here. You just add. So you got to be very careful here. You got to add like just enough water. If you add too much, it's going to be liquid, and you're just going to have like soggy French toast. So I you'll see. I put like,
Make it like paste.
yeah, I make it. There we go. That's enough. So that's barely any water, and then you mix it up. It's going to look thick, but the more you mix it, the more it becomes like a spread. So I might have to add a little bit of water. There we go. And then the magic happens. It becomes a sort of spread, but a little bit more. The dark chocolate protein is a little thicker, so you can add a little bit more water, which is kind of good. But see, it's like a paste. So now you can just spread that on them. And that'll be a freaking amazing breakfast for someone that's almost 9 days out, almost peak week. Okay, so those are pretty ready. Yeah. So boom, 2. Grab these, put them on there. I'll do the 2 other ones. Enough, that'll do it. And then I always grab some cinnamon and I like spread it on top there. I don't know. There we go. Boom. Something really good and you're on prep and you want to go to Starbucks, which I would honestly sometimes recommend because it just, I don't know, it starts your day well. You go to Starbucks, you order a grande iced Americano, and then you ask for 4 pumps of sugar-free vanilla, because there's always 3. So you ask for 4, so it's gonna just show 1, but it's 4. And then you ask for 3 stevias, you ask for some cinnamon powder in there, and then you ask them to double blend it and pour it inside of a Trenta cup. So Trenta is the biggest size, it's bigger than Venti, because the grande, when they blend it, it's gonna add some volume, and then you can fill up a whole Trenta cup, and it tastes like a slushy. It tastes like a vanilla coffee slushy. It's really good. Now every morning when I go, they're like, oh, is this Patrick? I'm like, yeah. They know my order now, so they know I'm a white boy. White boy. Yeah, those look, I like my French toast pretty crunchy, but those look pretty ready. That side barely has anything, but whatever. So boom. Drop that one here. That side's better. There we go. Don't forget to turn that off. That's the one mistake, that if you ever make this recipe and you don't turn your stove off, you can't sue me for shit. Because I told you. Okay, add that. And then add whatever's left on there. So this takes like some time, right? It took us like freaking 15-20 minutes to make this, but nothing worth having comes easy. I mean, shit. Wake up early and make your breakfast and make it taste good, and it's something you're gonna look forward to now. I used to dread breakfast. I was like, eh. Although when we go for brunch, that's like the one thing that I freaking love. Okay, so that's pretty perfect to me. Yeah, it's amazing. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. That's a sad little one. There we go. There we have it. Next breakfast for you guys. Oh, add some salt. So salt is very important on prep. You need to make sure your salt's always super, super consistent. Okay, I'll show you guys. My coach's, so this was my last update from my coach. I get it through email. So moving forward, we're running 2 low, 1 high video on the high day. So that's my check-in, 5 liters of water daily, total fluid per day. Salt and sodium must be stupid consistent, all right? There's no more GH. We took GH out because I was holding a little bit of water from the GH, and my cardio right now is 25 minutes, so that's nothing. And then we have all the info, so my cycle, supplements, and then this is my high day. So this meal is 2 whole eggs, 200 grams of egg whites, which I changed for the protein powder, 60 grams of carbs from cream of rice or Ezekiel bread. We did the bread, 100 grams of strawberries, and then you can add veggies if I want. And yeah, and then we have all the other meals. So I'll eat this and yeah, show you guys around. We might go to the grocery store afterwards, and I'll show you guys my next meal, which is the same meal that I eat 4 times anyways in a day. So see you then. This is so good, man. Jeez. And then you're gonna eat some bland bread, leftovers. That's like $4 worth of bread right there. Oh, usually also my routine. So if this were my typical day, get up, send my check-in. Usually as I'm waiting for my coach's response is when I'll go to the gym and do cardio. But today's my off day from the gym anyway, so I'm not training, I'm just doing cardio. So I'll go whenever. There's no point in doing it fasted. When I was not maybe as conditioned, I would do it fasted because you combine the supplement I showed you earlier acts better on fat loss when you're using it fasted. But now I don't even take that anymore, so there's no point. The studies have shown there's no difference between doing it fasted or not. To me, it's more of a routine thing. Like I get up, take my energy burner from Believe, head to the gym, do my cardio, gets me in the right mindset. I come back, I do some client work through Elite Trainer on my phone or on my computer. Obviously, I eat my breakfast and then I go on with the day. And yeah, pretty much usually go to the grocery store, do a couple things, respond to clients all through the day. Yeah, that's the day of a bodybuilder. So we're gonna try out Big Sky Fitness. Yusuf told me about this gym. So if it's shit, this is on him. But no, yeah, we just called them, and this is a new gym in Calgary. One thing I do, oh, you're filming. Because I need to get 5 liters of water in throughout the day, this is something I recommend to anyone who's on prep or not on prep. I bought this 1.5 liter bottle of Fiji water, and I am saving the environment by reusing it. So what I do is I fill it up 3 times a day. So that's gonna, so 1.5 liters times 3 is 4.5 liters. And then I'll just have that other glass that I just drank of greens. And that's my total water intake for the day. So I'm gonna use this bottle throughout the day to make sure that whenever I'm done my day, I've gone through 3 bottles of this, plus 1 extra glass of water, and that's my 5 liters. I will not bust that. And that goes for everything. So coffee, cream of rice, when I cook it, I add water. This is the water I use. So yeah, that's a smart way of going about it, because if your weight fluctuates from one check-in to the other and you realize you hadn't really measured your water, you just like eyeballed it, that's where like you won't know. You really won't know. You'll be like, oh, I don't know, am I more watery today? Did I drink all my water yesterday? And that's where it starts playing with your mind, and then you're like, oh, am I just fat or am I holding on to water? Well, usually it's water. So Supplement World, shout out to Travis, gave us these really sick shakers. This one's the red one. I have the black one over there that I'm going to use for intra. And we're just going to get a scoop of pre-fuel in before this cardio sit. What am I doing? I'm using this water. So, a little bit of water. That's enough. And then, so white slushy or cherry lime. I'll go for cherry lime today. So, boom. This one tastes like, it's literally cherry lime, but it's like a sour one. It's really good. It's probably like the top. Boom. So, partnership, Supplement World, and Believe. This is going down. Sorry God, you guys, this flavor is insane. Cherry lime. I'm actually expecting a new order today. We might open the door and Santa Claus maybe, I believe Santa Claus, Julian, Edwin, may have come delivered it himself to Calgary. No, but we might have a package here for Believe. We should be getting it soon. And there's another flavor I'm about to get soon that I ordered, which is raspberry lemonade, and that one I'm excited to try. It's the only pre-fuel I have not tried yet, so excited for that one, and excited for the new white slushy EAAs that actually taste like white slushy, and that's insane. The flavors with Believe are just getting better and better and better. There's this new pre-fuel coming out if you go to Believe's vlogs on YouTube. They're super short vlogs, 3-4 minutes, and you get all the inside scoops. And there's an orange one coming out for pre-fuel, and supposedly it tastes like Sunny Delight, like Sunny D. So I'm really excited to try that one. But yeah, what is fun about these shakers, by the way, by Supplement World, is you can go here, click there, and then you see the lock. So now, even if I try with my very weak muscles to open it, I can't. So it's locked. So you can actually make sure that you're not freaking spilling it all over. So, cheers. Oh, it's like a cheat meal every time. It's the spot. So this is one of the OG EAAs from Believe. It's the sour peach one. And you know, peach is just a flavor that is never, like, to me, you can't beat peach. And this is the last scoop, so you guys are lucky. But we're getting a new order in today. So, boom. EAA, sour peach. This is probably in my top 3. I'd say the number 1 for EAAs is white slushy. Number 2 would be dragon fruit. Dragon fruit is really good, actually. It's really close with white slushy. And then the number 3 would be peach, and then I'd say 4th is like black cherry. But they're all really good. They're all really good, comparable. So you know it's cold when you can see it. So what I always stay mindful of when I do my cardio is my Fitbit, and I always look at my RPM, I call it BPM in French, battements par minute. So heart rate is what you're going to be looking at. I want to keep it over 130 usually. So if you don't have a smartwatch, what you want to do is basically you want to be like I am right now. So you're able to talk to people. You don't really want to though, because it's kind of exhausting. So what I usually do, you can't really rely on one machine unless you're always using the same cardio machine. But if you're moving around in different gyms, heart rate's the best thing for you to track. See, right now I'm at 133. So that's pretty much fat burning zone. Because if you go too high, you're going to be in a aerobic zone where you're going to be working your endurance more, and you might be you're not working, you're going to be burning fat, yes, but you're going to be burning a lot more energy than you should be. You want to keep all of that glycogen and that energy for your workouts. And today's my rest day, so today is all about resting. So we don't want to be expending too much energy. Another thing that I'm mindful of on prep, and I have been more for this prep specifically, is step count. So the first thing I do every morning when I get up, last thing I do when I go to bed, put my smartwatch on my wrist, and the last thing I do before bed, I take it off. Some people sleep with them. I don't, because it annoys me, but you can track sleep as well. But yeah, so I keep track of my steps. Always, every single day, my target is to hit 10,000 steps, which I always do. Cardio obviously helps. And that's also why I'm doing incline walk instead of Stairmasters, because this Stairmaster weirdly doesn't track my steps. So I do this to get more steps in. Yeah, so that's a couple different things I've done different for this prep. Cardio's been low. So we saw each other in my last YouTube. Cardio went up to 75 minutes a day. And then after this past show in San Jose, my body started being really responsive. So gear has gone down, cardio has gone down, food has gone up, and my body's just been looking better and better. And we're taking stressors away. So I'm really happy with this whole package. And the less your body is showing signs of stress, the more responsive it's going to be. The easier it's going to be for it to lose fat, because stress is one of the top factors that's going to make you hold on to fat. And the easier it's going to be for you to fill out for your show. So we're going into this show. What is my mindset? I'm just going to look my best, bring my best package. And that's always the case for every single show, and it should always be the case. But I've come to realize after this past pro show that everybody's incredible. And the pro stage, everybody is there to win. Everybody realistically could win. You can make a case for every single one of those guys. They all deserve to be on that stage. They've all earned their pro cards, and they're all people that are inspiring and that are living and eating and breathing this bodybuilding lifestyle every single day. So why would I be more deserving than them to win? Comes up to minor details. Posing, muscle maturity, being known by the judges, obviously, having done more shows, promoting yourself well, and just doing everything you can to bring your absolute best every single time. So I've learned to not focus on placings anymore, which is always hard because you always want to win, but there can only be one winner. So in the end, I know I've done everything I could to be my best. My time will come. If I win this show, I will cry my ass off. And obviously we're going to go to the Olympia if I win this. If I don't, I'm 26. We still got time. I've put on 12 pounds of muscle in this past year. We'll still be adding on some more muscle in the upcoming year. Maturity in my muscle is going to be better every single year. And I have the perfect coach to help me get there, Chris Tuttle. So I'm excited. And to me, bodybuilding is about enjoying the whole journey and not just doing this like because you want to win. Everybody wants to win. If you're not journey and process oriented, that's where everything can go to shit. And as soon as you don't place where you thought you deserve to place, you're gonna crash and you're gonna start binging, probably get fat, get depressed. You're gonna have all your confidence built over only your physical looks, and you're gonna have a sense of, you're gonna feel lost. So you gotta make sure you're someone, and you're focusing on enjoying every single workout, every single day of dieting, every single cardio, and embracing the suck, because the suck is what makes you appreciate it when you do win, all right? So, enough of me babbling. Still got 17 minutes of cardio left, and I'm just excited to be on my second/third pro stage and to be amongst the best and hopefully qualify for the Olympia of 2022. All right. Santa Claus. Now my hands are full, but we'll open it up inside. Yes. Oh, there we go. Boom. First thing, some people don't know this. Is this on? Yeah. Believe are also the owners of Flavolicious, which are flavor products. Basically, now it's frozen, it's rock solid right now, but it's flavoring, so it's 0 calories, and you can add this in your coffee and your oatmeal, in anything, to be honest. And I was the one saying earlier how I'm a white boy, right? So this one is chocolate hazelnut. It's really good. I've tried all of them, to be honest. This one is the new one, French vanilla. Really good, supposedly. I haven't tried it yet. There's one that I love personally. It's the dragon fruit one. You add that to your water, it's insane. And this one's peach. Peach is really, really good. I'm excited about these. So these are super cheap, and they're just ways to make everything taste way better for you guys. So we have a little thank you so much for your support. That there. And then let's see what we got. So ZMA. So that's a mix of zinc and magnesium. And I think there's vitamin B6 to help there. I take that nighttime. Then there's a lot of paper. And all right, so my favorite EAs, dragon fruit. We have the orange vanilla greens. These with the strawberry banana are both my favorites. We have Vitamin Balance. It's a full complex of vitamins. You need to take 2 of those a day. It's perfect. Pump Addict, stim free. So if you want to train later at night, just like Yusuf that doesn't like caffeine, this one's stim free. So there's no caffeine, there's all the pump. And this is the new flavor. So it's the white slushy. So if you guys are looking for something good, you can't go wrong. This is the one I was excited to try. So it's the raspberry lemonade pre-fuel, new flavor, just came out. These were sold out and now they're back. So Cordy Balance, these are for sleep. All right. So at the end of prep, it gets hard to maintain sleep and go into deep sleep. This has GABA and it has L-theanine, chamomile, L-tryptophan, melatonin, everything, magnesium. So it makes you sleep for a long time, but it makes you, not necessarily a long time, I would say, it makes you have really good deep sleeps. And yeah, it knocks you out. So these are amazing. Cordy Balance, you can take 2, usually take 2 caps before bed. Some people can go up, I think you can go up to like 4, yeah. But I would start with just 1, to be honest, just to assess. All right, almost done. So we have Sugar Balance here. Sugar Balance, for those that don't know, it's like a glucose, a GDA, glucose disposal agent. So it's going to help you assimilate. It's not going to help you like get rid of any cheat meal that you do have, but it'll help you assimilate your cheat meal. It'll help you with digestion, and it's going to help make sure that your blood glucose stays good. Blood sugar, sorry. So sugar balance is really, really good when you have a cheat meal. You want to have those. That's going to be very helpful for when I carb up, or even for my post-show meal after my show. Orange vanilla omega-3s. The flavors of these omegas are really, really good. And then, last but not least, we have a couple samples. So Energy Burner strawberry coconut, right there. We have the new flavor of white slushy, and this is the one with stim, so Pump Addict. We have the strawberry banana greens that I always love. I still have some of those. And then another strawberry coconut Energy Burner. And that's it. That's our Believe order for the month. And we're all set for a long period of time, guys. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now we're just gonna make the second meal of the day. I'm not even gonna show you guys, to be honest, because it's just so simple. Well, I can show you actually. So, first thing is 100 grams of green beans. I always take frozen because it's just easier to it stays good forever, you know. I usually go for cut green beans, but they were out at the grocery store, so we'll go with these. So 100 grams. I weigh them from frozen. So let's see, 101. Oh, 100. Boom. There we go. So I cook them, and then I add the rest of the stuff. So boom, precisely 235. That's what gets them perfect. And then the rest I will show you guys. It's the same meal like for 4 times out of the day anyways. The thing I want to show you guys is, this is my rice. This is my chicken. All right, so I make my rice and chicken. I'll show you guys. When I cook them, I always add curry powder, ground cumin, cinnamon, what the fuck? Ground cumin, all right? And then final thing I add is ground turmeric. It's gonna help with inflammation, digestion, all those fun things. And then I add a little bit of cinnamon usually. So what I do with the rice is I add the rice in the rice cooker, my Instant Pot, and then I add all those things, I mix it up, and then I cook it, and then it just becomes this yellow blob of rice, which you can see there's like the spices in there, so it actually tastes insane. It tastes like Indian food. It smells like BO in the house when you cook it, but it tastes amazing. And then I get 160 grams of this, so jasmine rice, that I'm gonna add in there. And then 133, so exactly 41 grams of protein from chicken, cooked chicken. And the chicken, same thing. So I take my chicken breasts, I throw them in the Instant Pot, I add the spices, and then I cook them on pressure cook for 25 minutes for 6 chicken breasts. And then I just mash them up with a potato masher, and then it ends up being, so I can show you guys, it's actually like shredded chicken. So really good for digestion because it's already shredded, in my opinion, because chewing stuff actually helps with digestion for sure. But if it's already like this, it's a lot easier to get in my opinion. I've never had any troubles with my digestion, and the taste is amazing, and it's just easier to weigh out than like people that cook their chicken breast in the oven, for example, and then they have to cut it out. These are so thin, so like 1 gram, if you're short 1 gram, is so easy to pick up. So small little details like that, but this is the way I make my chicken all the time. People always ask me, just guys, invest in an Instant Pot. You won't regret it. You can make your rice, your chicken, everything in there, and it tastes amazing. You can make so many things in an Instant Pot. You can get the mini one, which I have. I got it like on Black Friday, and it cost me like 60 bucks. It's really, really worth it. So that's it. So green beans are ready. We're gonna add in, I don't know about you guys, Fuad, if you're watching this, I eat with a spoon, not a fork. So yeah, so 160 grams of rice-a-rooney, so 158, oh shit, we probably, oh, there we go, 159 is good. We're gonna, no, 160, we got it. Okay, and then 133 of chicken breast. There's too much in there, so I'll take some out. 134, 133. There we go. Perfect. And the last thing we're going to add is 5 grams of coconut oil in there. How do I measure it? 5 grams is hard to measure because sometimes the scale is going to be like, it won't even notice 5 grams. So what you do is you put your spoon on, bring it to 0. So you have your spoon, you have 0 there. Grab your coconut oil. Boom. You just grab what seems to be just about 5 grams. And then you put it back and then you're like, ah, crap, it's 6. So you just take a little bit off like that. 5, boom, there we go. So you add that on top of there. Bing, bang. And then it'll melt as I heat it up again, obviously, because the rice and the chicken are heated. That's the meal, that's it. Super easy. Add 4 crunches of salt because I'm always really precise with my salt. And that'll be it. That'll be the same meal 4 times out of the day for my high day. My last meal will be the same thing, but instead of chicken, it's going to be 133 grams of top sirloin steak, which is the most expensive meal of the day, but also the best meal of the day. And that is pretty much it. If today was an actual training day, I would have had post-workout cream of rice instead with peanut butter and chicken or protein isolate and strawberries. So that's it. That's pretty much a day in my life. I'm going to get back to doing client work, sort through these supplements from Believe. Thank you so much for Believe. And if you guys want to order any Believe products, feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Their products are honestly the best, taste-wise, quality-wise, and I vouch for these guys and these products and the guys behind the brand also, all right? So Julien Arun, Maxime, even the guys from Supplement World that are starting to work with Believe, you guys are all, they make the brand so much more than any other brand in my opinion, and that's what I care about the most in my opinion. I want to support a brand that I feel like has actual good moral values, and they're third-party tested, so everything is clean and you know what you're using as well. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you in the next YouTube, most likely after my show, and we're probably going to be filming a 20K challenge. So if you guys have any recommendations of foods you would want me or even Yusuf to try, we might do like a day where we compare what he eats versus what I can eat. Feel free to write them in the comments. Always thank you so much for your support, you guys. If you want to share, like, subscribe to the channel, we'd appreciate that so much. And yeah, thank you for following this journey, and here's to so many more videos, and stay tuned for more. All right, see you guys.